We are going to set up an iPad in a patient's home. It is usual to conduct an initial assessment of the patient in their home on your first visit. The information you gain, such as the therapy goals and range of exercises, and the home environment, will be used to inform the setup process. Apart from the iPad itself, you will need an adjustable stand, an internet connection via a cellular or Wi-Fi network, and a video conferencing app like Video. Lighting and sound quality are important considerations when choosing where to physically set up the iPad. Try to eliminate as much background noise as possible by turning off the TV and radio, shutting doors and windows, and if necessary, asking family members to limit their nearby activity. To get the best image from the camera, the room needs to be well lit. Generally, you have 3 options: natural light, house lights, or a desktop lamp. Make sure the patient is facing the main source of light. You don't want a strong light source behind them, such as a window, as this will create a silhouette effect, making them difficult to see. The iPad has a fixed camera lens, which means that the patient will need to physically move towards or away from the iPad to change the view. When conducting a standard interview, the patient should sit as close as possible to the iPad to maximise audio and video quality. Now that you have an understanding of the basics, it is time to set up the iPad for the patient's therapy. If the patient is required to demonstrate full or partial body movements, they will need to move back from the iPad. It is useful to mark out the best positions for both the iPad and the patient with a non-marking adhesive tape. Tape can also be used to mark out specific distances within the viewing area, such as 3 meters for a timed up and go test. If your patient needs physical support to perform exercises, the iPad may need to be positioned so that it views the patient next to a wall, door, or kitchen bench. With every setup, please consider safety concerns such as working on a level surface and clutter removal. Sometimes it may be necessary to rearrange furniture or select a more appropriate room. Finally, your patient may find it useful if you write them a checklist or a guide to follow.